If you're a professional over 45 who has been in the work world for, say 2, 3, 4 decades, and you find yourself in a position of needing to find a new role for yourself, and your job search suddenly just feels like you've become invisible, well, you're not imagining things. Professionals who are simply applying to jobs and hearing absolutely nothing are feeling this whole shift firsthand. You apply and you receive no calls, no emails, no DMs, no interviews, no explanations. You're hearing nothing back. And the worst part is most people start believing the wrong story. They think, well, it's probably my age, or maybe my experience is no longer relevant, or maybe the market is just not valuing people like me anymore. And I'm sorry this is happening to you. However, please understand, it's not really you. But because you do continue to do the same thing over and over again, and then yes, you are then becoming a part of that problem. Because the current situation for today is that the job search, well, this has completely changed, and most experienced professionals like yourself, no matter what industry or role you're a part of, you're still using the playbook from 10 to 15 years ago. Companies are asking people now to come back into the office, well, at least a couple of times a week. Remote roles are available, but most are asking that you live in the regional area. In today's market, well, if all you're doing is applying over and over again and thinking it's a numbers game and, something is going to eventually turn up, honestly, it probably won't for 6, 8, 10, maybe a year. If you have that type of runway, great, but most don't. Month after month, you're losing real income in thousands of dollars while you continue to dip in savings or retirement to pay for your bills. It truly doesn't have to be this way any longer. I promise this. If you haven't met me, I'm Lori Lawrence. I'm founder of Next Chapter Career Coaching, and I work specifically with experienced professionals over the age of 45 who suddenly find themselves navigating a job market that feels nothing like the one they built their careers in. I myself, well, I've been through 4 layoffs and many job recoveries. Most recently, February of 2024, I landed a new role in 30 days. Upon transitioning into a job search strategist, I now have found a real unique method that seems to have cracked the code in this highly competitive market. Over the last year, more than 75 professionals I've worked alongside have landed new roles, many in less than 90 days. And in this video, what I'd like to do is explain why experienced professionals like yourself are being overlooked in today's market and what actually is working instead. Let's understand the job market has changed. And honestly, it's not going to change back, but it's going to continue to evolve. 10 years ago, you could submit a resume, usually to somebody's email, like a recruiter or hiring manager, or you would just go to the company's career page and fill out a few pieces of information, attach your resume, and then you get some sort of acknowledgement back, usually a response of some sort. But today, oh yeah. Companies have very few talent and acquisition individuals that can manually sort through and read resumes. So they have had to move into an applicant tracking system, into a database called the ATS. Each posted role gets hundreds and in some cases thousands of applications within hours. LinkedIn currently reports 250 applications for every job posting. And depending on how each company's database query fields are set up and the time frame for accepting a certain number of applications, you may move through or you may automatically get rejected. Sometimes informed in an email and sometimes not. So if your strategy is simply apply and wait, You're competing with the entire internet, and you're competing in an imperfect technology system. And unfortunately, you are competing against others with the same strong experience and as many years as you have. So that's not a strategy. That's like buying a lottery ticket every time you apply and expecting to hit a jackpot. The second reason so many experienced professionals are feeling like they're being ignored is because experience alone is not going to get you hired. This one I know tends to surprise so many people. Many professionals believe, well, I have 20 years of experience. Well, of course they'll call me. But companies aren't hiring experience, nor are you entitled to anything because of your experience. They're hiring solutions to their problems, to their challenges. And if your message isn't clear, if your experience, well, if it doesn't talk about impact, it becomes noise. And third, your LinkedIn profile, well, it may be hurting you. Your LinkedIn profile is your professional storefront. It is no longer a set it and forget it. This is your digital business card in long form. And it allows others to approach you, understand so many different things about you. Do you realize your LinkedIn profile is going to be seen by hundreds of more people that will ever see your resume? Most of them, well, they don't even represent someone's width and depth of experience or their talent or skills or true abilities. And they were created once upon a time back in 2015 and left to collect dust using as few as words as possible. So if someone lands on your profile now today and they cannot instantly understand what you do, who you are, what problems you solve, and who you plan to help, they're going to move on to another profile that provides the information that they're looking for. The fourth reason so many professionals over 45 are feeling being ignored is that all of their career assets, well, they're talking about duties and responsibilities instead of that impact. Let me give you an example. Most resumes say something like, managed a team of 12, or managed alliance partnership with Microsoft for 12 years, or hit a quota for 5 years in a row. Okay, and hiring managers care about outcomes. Did that team of 12 increase revenue? Did the alliance partnership with Microsoft improve operations, increase revenue, or fix something for either company? And if you hit quota, what was the number you hit? How many people were above you and below you? And which companies did you sell into to hit your quota? You see the difference? Impact gets attention. A list of responsibilities are going to get ignored or misunderstood. If what I'm sharing is resonating with you, this is exactly the type of work I do with professionals every day inside of my various programs. I help experienced professionals rebuild their positioning, activate their networks, move their job search forward strategically. So if this resonates, let's talk about one more reason, that confidence shift. When professionals understand how to plan and organize their day, and they know what actions produce results, they can conduct a strong gap fit analysis on their resume and know what opportunities they need to target at the companies they want to work at. And they know how to appropriately and successfully network and connect with those that can affect that application. And then also how to prepare for an interview. Something very powerful happens. That job search, well, it stops feeling so chaotic. That confidence is recovered and it changes everything. And I want you to understand why this work that I do is so important. Yes, it's a business, but it comes with a mission. For me, this work is deeply personal. In 2023, my brother Kirk, a 19-year technology veteran, he lost his job through an email when his company went through a reorganization. When he began his own job search, he didn't know the market had changed so dramatically, and he didn't recognize it anymore. And he didn't know where he fit in. He said he was too young to retire and too old to start over. He lost hope in himself, and we unfortunately lost him way too soon. And while I was mourning the loss of my only brother, I myself, 2 months later, experienced my own layoff. And that moment changed everything for me. I decided no professional should ever feel that alone, that confused in navigating in their career. So here we are, moving the chains every day towards that next touchdown. So please understand, I get it. I've been in your shoes, and yes, I am well over 45. So if you're waking up every morning in a daze, doom scrolling the job boards, feeling invisible, hear this clearly. Your career is not over. You are not too old. No one is blackballing you. Your experience still matters. But you must remain relevant, approachable, and the strategy you use to navigate today's market, well, it must evolve. Professionals who adapt to the new approach to landing roles faster than they've ever expected. And the good news is you can too. So if this video has helped you understand what's really happening in today's job market and question your own kind of method, subscribe to this channel, share it with someone who might need help. Understand, I truly want to help you. So reach out to me. My whole programs, well, we're ramping up with a new platform that my clients who are involved in my twice weekly community, they're telling me this is such a game changer. And they are all involved in 2 to 3 interviews a week. The issue now, it becomes with keeping up with everything and making sure that this new challenge that they're approaching, they're getting everything done correctly. So honestly, stop going at this alone. If you want to recover your lost income sooner rather than 6 months from now without a paycheck, if you want help navigating the next chapter, you'll find everything you need in the links below. And I would love to work with you. Understand, your next chapter, it's not over. We just haven't written it yet. I hope to see you inside.